Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I'm here again with some very instructive chess games. I'll be playing against viewers for like I think about an hour 10-minute time. So today's live stream we won't be playing against viewers for very long. So I'll be playing against viewers for about an hour time, and after that I'll be hopping into the community Freestyle Friday. So if you're watching, you want to play me, you know the drill, just send me an unrated 10-minute challenge and we have a game. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I'll be taking. Patel, welcome to the channel again. Happy to see you here, Patel. For the challenge start coming in. Let's see, when is this tournament starting? About an hour time. Let's do a blitz game. Let's see if I can get my blitz rating back to 2000. We are playing DJ Ricky. DJ Ricky. All right. Opponent is going for some weird line in the French defense. Capturing here should be the way to go. Yes, in the French defense. What's going on? Why can't I move my mouse? The French defense, when you can capture here and your opponent cannot capture it a pawn, it's usually very good to do it that way. You accept. Oh, is it that my settings doesn't allow challenge? Let's quickly see. Oh, let me make it everyone can send me a challenge. Let me quickly just play this game. I see my opponent pushing pawn here. I guess I'm just going to hop in here. Let's go here. Okay, now I'm looking at maybe going crazy here with this pawn push. All right, let's go here. I'm looking at landing a knight here. So let's land. What if we land the knight here? What am I really gaining with that? I want to land the knight here. Let's say I land the knight. Okay, let's just land the knight here. I think I love the knight sitting here. Castling here comes to mind, although it feels risky. How do I even make progress? Let's castle here. Opponent captures here, good. Opponent doesn't capture here. I'm looking at playing a move like this already. A move like this comes to mind. Okay. Guess that's a way. Let's go here. See my opponent playing this move. And I'm already looking at maybe landing here. This is my queen. Maybe I would like to put it somewhere else. Whoosh. Opponent has this check, but I think it's just a check. Another mod, yes. Yes, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. What's really going on here? I would love to capture here. Doesn't really seems to be working. What is really going on here? Can we go here? Where are these evil pieces going? Let's go here. I see my opponent landing a check here. I'm just going to move away. I lose to this guy, I might end up losing 10 rating points or 11. Okay, 10. I don't want to lose to this guy. The position is crazy, yeah? Can't we capture here? There's something I'm missing. If opponent goes here, I think I can capture here. Ooh, guys, this is looking dangerous. I love this, I love what I'm seeing there. Problem is it's not working. That is the problem. It is not working. Go capture there. I think it is bad. Let's go here. A move like this comes to my opponent's mind. We need to watch out for that move. Opponent is not happy with what I have here. Okay, let's do this. How am I not how do I not have checkmate here? Really surprising, guys. How am I not getting, how do I not have checkmate here? A move like this comes to mind. A move like this comes to mind. But the king goes here. And after a move like this, opponent can capture there. So let's say we go here. King goes here. We do not really have anything going on for us. A move like this comes to mind. Doesn't seem to be doing much for me. Let's go here, I guess. Opponent has to be careful. This discovered check is not something opponent should take for granted. Now a move like this wins this piece. I would like to deliver checkmate. That's one thing I would like to do. So let's say we go here. King goes here. Not delivering checkmate like that. Hello, welcome to the channel. Is there going to be Zach the film? Wait. Who is this Zach the film? Is there going to be tournament today? Yes, I'll be playing in the community Freestyle Friday. I did not start today's stream early, so I won't be playing. I won't be creating any tournament today. I won't be creating any viewers tournament today. But I'll be playing in the 3-0 community 3-0 community Freestyle Friday, so you can hop in. You also have to be a member of the community club. Can I play you next? Yes, you can. Just send me a challenge. Let's go here. Is there something I should be worried about? Oh no, I'm not seeing it. Let's just go grab this. Let's go grab this. I see my opponent playing this, and when I capture here, okay, move does nothing. Okay, bro, those moves do nothing. Bro should be looking for the resign button. Found it. Found the resign button. I'm doing very well, Sam says. You got your rating to 1450. That's impressive. That's amazing. I think the last time I played it, Rapid feels so much easier when I'm used to time pressure of Blitz. Just wait until you get to maybe around 1.8, 1.9 Rapid. That's when you see... Okay, see some challenge. See a 3-2 challenge. Okay, let's take this challenge. The other challenge I'm seeing, one is 3 minute, 2 seconds increment. And the other one is rated. Please don't send me rated challenge. I'm not really interested in losing rating points. Okay, this guy is going for this evil opening again. Guy is going for some evil setup. Let's land this evil piece here. There, evil knight. Please go and be an evil piece for me. I do not like this kind of position a lot. Let's grab this. This is not the kind of position I really like. Let's see. Let's see what my opponent is up to. Okay, let's play a move like this. I think that move simply connects my rook. This guy, this guy. Okay, let's bring this piece here. I'm playing this unnecessarily fast. Unnecessarily fast. I feel like just sacking here. Except the move does absolutely nothing. Move is simply begging for trouble. Move is begging for a lot of trouble. So let's stay away. Move like this, I'll be very surprised to see. Okay, capturing there. Maybe not too surprising. Let's capture here. I have to be careful, guys. The way I'm playing, just going to take single blunder and I'm lost. I do not see my opponent playing a move like this. That is begging for trouble. Let's see. All right, opponent might be going here. Okay, one good thing for me here positionally is that opponent has the light square bishop. Opponent has the light square bishop. And opponent has all their pawns on the light square, most of their pawns on the light square. So this light square bishop is essentially a dead piece. I feel like playing a move like this. Opponent has this move, not a move I really desire. So let's go here. Okay, let's quickly ask questions. Go away, evil piece. I really would love to land my knight here. There's a problem here. Okay, maybe there's no longer any problem. Let's see. Because if opponent plays this move, looks like a fork, just a fork that doesn't work. Okay, I also have a bishop I would like to get rid of. I have a bishop I would like to get rid of. Opponent is already looking at going for this fork already. Not a fork I really want. Let's go here. Let's see what opponent is up to here. I really need to look on all of these kind of chaotic, crazy positions and actually see what I'm doing there. Because in most cases, many cases, I'm just not doing a lot. I feel like sacking here. Opponent plays a move like this and then we go here. That's what I feel like doing. Let's go here. I would like to reroute my knight here. Just put my bishop or knight on a very nice square. Opponent might be interested in grabbing this pawn. I'm looking at just going here and trying to go here. But that will be giving up another pawn here, which I may not be very interested in. Let's go here instead. All right. Let's say we push pawn forward here. Where is opponent going? For now, I'm not seeing it. Okay, the opponent can just go here. Not a move I really desire. Let's go here. I'm looking at just playing a move like this and keeping my knight here. That knight is going to be a full-time menace. Knight is going to be a full-time menace. So let's play a move like this. Land a knight here. Let's go here. I'm looking at playing a move like this and then landing my knight here. Oh, what am I doing? Let's play this. I want to land a knight here. I want to just land a knight here, just support my knight that way. And just simply saying not today. And he's saying, bro, your knight is not landing here. Problem is that if I move my knight here, this pawn is no longer defended and opponent can just simply capture it. Can I play? Yes, you can play. You can play. Just make sure your challenge is unrated. We want to be careful not to blunder something. Okay, that move looks like just one move attack. I'm just going to attack the piece. Ask the piece to go somewhere else. Where's the piece really going? I have to be careful. It's just going to take one blunder and it is GG's. It's going to take one blunder and it's just going to be GG's. So I'm not interested in making that blunder. Not today. Go away, evil. Evil bishop, go away. So what is opponent going to play if they don't want to move the bishop? I'm not seeing what opponent plays. Let's learn this piece here. Knight is a nightmare. That's a nightmare knight. I love the knight. I love that knight. Let's say we go here. I really don't want to trade this. For some reason, I do not want to trade this bishop, even though it's actually my sad bishop. The bishop is kind of my sad bishop on the board. So if we play a move like this, although this knight is a menace as well. Knight is a menace. Problem is, if I play a move like this, how am I holding on to my piece? How am I holding on to my pawn? And I'm already down a pawn. So just doesn't look like a move we can afford to play. I'm already down a pawn. Losing another pawn is just full-time trouble. Begging for trouble. Losing another pawn is begging for trouble. I'm not interested in losing another pawn. Is bot active at the chess corner? It should be active. Not sure why it's not. I'm not seeing any posts. Not seeing any posts from the bot yet. After this game, just send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Just make sure challenge is unrated. Okay. All right. I think opponent just let me into the game. Why did opponent play that? Yeah, opponent, why did you play that? Why did you play that? I think opponent just let me let me back. Although my position, I would not say the position was lost. I would say maybe quite complicated. Position was not lost. I feel like trading here before I go capture here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And why am I capturing there first? That's because by the time I capture here, I'm still going to be asking for the initiative again by just opening up this attack. gaining the initiative on my opponent's piece again. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay. Now we are just going here again. The opponent has to decide what they are interested in playing here. If opponent goes grab this pawn, be my guess. I think I'm just going here. Why not? Because if I go here, opponent has this check. So I'm going here. This is under attack. This is under attack. Let's go here. I have a pass pawn that might just be running. Pushing pawn forward here looks very good. That's a good looking move that loses the game. It is a good looking move that just loses the game. So we cannot afford to play that. So let's go here. Opponent is setting. You always want to look on your opponent's move and ask, why did my opponent play that? Opponent is setting up something nasty, which is a pin. I do not want to get it. I do not want to get it with this move, which is just going to lose material. So let's stay away from that. So I'm looking at just pushing my pawn, having a pawn sitting here. But before that, I'm looking at capturing here first. So let's see how my opponent responds to this. If opponent proceed with a move like this, that's just I feel like going here, but opponent, that move allows my opponent this move. So either as a move I feel like playing. Might not be a move that does anything for me right now. Whoosh. A move like this loses. A move like this loses. So where are we going now? We have to move. A move like this, because if I play a move like this, I'm losing a pawn here. I also do not want to lose that pawn. I can't go here. Can't go here or here. Going here, asking for trouble because I just lose a pawn. So I guess this is the way. I wish I can push this pawn, just have two pawns rolling up the board. But for now, can't really push the pawn. This guy is giving me a game. Guy is giving me a game. Let's go here. Trying to go for a pawn here. I'm also running low on time. I'm running low on time. Opponent seems to be having me where they want me. Opponent seems to have me where they want me. Was that a move? Wait. Did I just miss that? Did I just miss that? We need to start making moves. Need to start making moves. Okay, now that's a piece. Thank you for the piece. Oh, opponent just stop. Opponent just stop asking himself, why did my opponent play that? Now it looks like GG's. Let's go grab another pawn here. Let's see what my opponent plays. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's no way I'm getting flagged. Yeah, there's no way. There way I get flagged. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. There's no way I'm getting flagged. Yeah, not today, bro. Not today. I have to ask yourself, why did my opponent play that? Because I want to capture here. I want to make sure I'm not just losing material. Let's grab that pawn. What do we do with our pass pawn? Push the pass pawn. Get the pass pawn rolling. Get the evil pass pawn rolling. Give me the evil piece. Okay. Why is that not even checkmate? How are this not even checkmate? How is this not checkmate? Okay, opponent resigns. Opponent resign. How is this not even checkmate? Guys, let's do some 5 minutes game. Let's do some 5 minutes game. I'll be playing in a tournament very soon in about it's not even up to an hour again. In like 40 something minutes. So let's just let's do a 5 minute challenge. Let's do a 5 minute challenge, please. Let's do a 5 minute challenge. Because if I take 10-minute challenge, I might just end up playing. I might end up just playing just a few games. I say a 5-minute challenge. With the 10-minute challenge, depending, I might be able to play maybe 6, 7 games. Sam says that was an amazing game. I really need to go and look on how to dismantle that garbage opening you are playing. I need to go and look on how to dismantle it. The position, it just gets me into positions I do not like. I do not like locked positions. And every time I play you, I get into those kind of position. So I'm going to look on that opening and actually see what to do against it. The opening actually leads to locked positions, and locked position is something I like to avoid. Did I play this guy yesterday? Play this guy. Okay. Not this guy. All right. So what's going on here? Okay. Opponent might be falling into some trap here. This is his coach gambit. Capturing here is actually one way to set a trap, and that's what I'm going to do. Also, castling is also inviting my opponent to capture here, and I'll just be left with a massive lead in development, and it's just trouble for my opponent. Can I challenge you? Yes, you can challenge me. Move doesn't feel right. Move doesn't feel right. Maybe it is right. Move doesn't feel right. Let's castle. A move like this, I think, is begging for trouble. So let's see what my opponent plays here. Opponent might lose this game very quickly. I'm looking at going for a trick here. I'm looking at going. Yes, opponent has some chances of just falling for a trap here. That's not good. When I was talking about trap, I wasn't really talking about that. But that's also a trap, I guess. I was thinking my opponent will play a move like this. And then I'll play a move like this, trying to put pressure on this square. And then opponent castles. And then I play a move like this, and it's pure chaos because I'm threatening to deliver checkmate here. I have 3 pieces looking at this square. And after opponent plays a feel like just pinning it, but we are not going to do that. Instead, we are going to capture here. And we pin this. If opponent castles, we capture. If opponent tries to defend, we put pressure on the pinned piece. Put pressure on the pinned piece. Yeah, evil pinned piece. You're going nowhere. You are going nowhere. Opponent is thinking already. Okay, for the cost of, or is opponent trying to play this? Okay, so it's not really completely losing for my opponent. Okay, opponent just decided to play that. Let's grab this. I'm also looking at playing a move like this. A move like this comes to mind. Let's just go back. I won't be surprised if I get it with this move, but I'm looking at playing a move like this, putting some pressure here while also looking at this pawn. Fixing the list was not an easy task. Grand Miner, I saw your message. I think I already replied your message. Hopefully I get to play the guys sometime. Some other time. Problem is when I'm not streaming, I'm usually not playing chess. When I am not streaming or recording a video, I'm usually not playing chess. I'm usually busy with some other task. Usually busy with something else. A move like this comes to mind. I see my opponent pushing this pawn forward. So I'm looking at playing a move like this. So let's go here. Let's see how opponent responds to this. A move like this looks interesting. A move like that, I do not think is going to work. Because if opponent... Okay, yes, that looks good as well. Do I want to trade here and ruin my opponent pawn structure? Not really. I want to play moves like this. Yes, I want to play moves like this. Now I'm putting pressure here. I can play a move like this, which should be good. Play a move like this. Opponent captures here. I capture here. And positionally, I am chilling, I guess. Although opponent has some pawn majority here, my pawn structure here is not too good. And since the queens are no longer on the board, I'm not too sure what I gain by doing that. So instead, now we are just going to keep the queens on the board. Play moves like this. Now we are setting up a checkmate here. Simply saying, dear opponent, how do you respond to that? A move like this looks logical, but that's just a free piece. That is a free piece. And the opponent is... Okay, I think opponent was... Oh, shh. Opponent, why did you play that move? Bro, why did you play that? Opponent, you always want to ask yourself, why did my opponent play what they played? And if you have actually looked at this, you would have seen that I'm threatening checkmate here. And for now, maybe you are saying the checkmate doesn't work, but I can make it work by simply capturing here, just removing the defender of the piece. A move like this maybe would have worked, but I'm already looking at sacking here. Capture, capture, check. Maybe land a check here if I can, and just swing a rook here, and it should be GG's. But this move is bad because now I can just capture here. If you capture here, I just deliver checkmate. So the threat here is just to deliver checkmate, nothing else. A move like this comes to mind. I'm just going to play a move like this, and I am chilling. If opponent captures here, we are not even going to capture the queen. We are not going to capture the queen. I'm also looking at sacking here. Opponent's capture here, check here. Yes, that sacrifice should work. Sacrifice should work. So I'm looking at this sacrifice already now. Opponent captures here, we capture here, we check. Okay, if opponent goes here, what do we do? What do we know about pinned pieces, guys? What do we know about pinned pieces or pinned pawns? They only give you an illusion of defense. Feels like this is defended. It feels like that is defended, but because there's a pin here, it is not defended. And now we can land a check here, taking advantage of the pin on this pawn. And on the next move, we deliver checkmate here. Five two. Please don't send me 5-2. 5-2 is even. I would prefer to even take a 10-minute challenge than a 5-2. Challenge should be unrated. 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Anything below 5 minutes. 5-2 is not anything below 5 minutes. So I'm not going to take 5-2. I'm going for Smith Mora Gambit. This guy is saying, bro, hold on to your pawn. I do not mind. I do not want the pawn. Bro, grab the pawn. Not this guy. Not this guy. Let's do this. I think opponent could have played a move like this several times. Opponent refused to play it. Go away. So let's see how opponent responds to this. Wow. Guy has a decent position against me already. Guy has a decent position against me already. Not just a decent. I like to say winning, but maybe it doesn't go to a winning position. But let's see. We need to play some chess if we have intention of winning this. Why not 5-2? Because I just want to play as many games as I can before I hop into the chess.com community tournament. That's why I'm not taking 5-2. I also need to try flagging this guy. I have the bishop pair. I'm hitting this rook and I'm asking my opponent, dear opponent, where are you going to move the rook? Opponent should move the rook to a square where it actually attacks my piece because, bro, why? Bro, why? Oh, beginners. Why did you do that? The rook is more valuable than a bishop. If you do the math, I'm just going to capture 5 points of material. You capture here. You are not going to be on time to capture my bishop as I can just capture something else here. Ah, bro, that's bad. You should have just moved your rook here. Just hit this. Let's go grab here. Yes, my opponent is doing some danger level stuff, or offense is the best defense. Not in this case, bro. Your offense is just not offensive enough. Can you activate the bot? Why is it not? Okay, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Simply saying the opponent fix my pawn structure for me. Okay, the guy is playing some chess again. Okay, I've done that. Done that again. I have activated the board, but okay, I did it. It should be good now. It just works whenever it wants to. It's crazy. It just works whenever it wants to. Let's go here. Let's see how opponent responds to this. This is a nasty pin. Opponent is already thinking, how do I get away from this? How do I get myself away from this mess? Whoosh. Guys, what do we do with our pinned pieces? What do we do to pinned pieces? We put pressure on the pinned pieces. That's exactly what we do here. I already have two pieces looking at this bishop. My opponent has a rook and a king defending, so the knight is actually doing very well. Problem is that if they move the knight, I can just capture there for free. But now we are just going to pile up on the piece, and we are just going to win the piece now. We are just winning the piece now. Opponent cannot really move this knight. The moment opponent moves the knight to some random square, I just grab the rook here. How do I send a challenge? My username is upcoming GM. Just send a 5-minute challenge. Upcoming GM, send a 5-minute challenge, and we have a game. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. If opponent captures here, it's actually a pawn sacrifice. But a pawn sacrifice that is just I think we can call that a strategic pawn sacrifice, because opponent has two double pawns and those pawns are just going to be soft target. Soft target for me. Let's go grab them. Let's go for the other pawn. Hmm. Opponent resigns. Opponent resigns. I can even sack here, I think. Let's take this. This guy is a 2000 rated player. Well played, sir. You played very well. This guy is a 2000 rated player. Let's lock in and try to win. I'm looking at going for the Queen's Gambit. Let's play it this way in some Catalan style. Okay, I'm looking at playing a move like this, trying to gain space on the center of the board. Capture here, opening and capture, opening and one grab here. Okay, pushing pawn forward just blocks this bishop out. Not something I really want. Let's go here instead. Let's go for this pin. I love the pin, but the problem is that because I have my pawn structure arranged this way, opponent can easily play a move like this. Bro, why? Why did you put your queen there? That's just a legitimate target for me. The queen just becomes a legitimate target for me. A move like this comes to mind. Okay, a move like that also does something. Whoosh. I'm looking at playing a move like this. Doesn't seem to work. I would like to land some check somewhere, win this queen, because the queen is not defended. But wherever check I land, opponent is just going to capture there. Opponent is just going to capture my piece. Guy is playing for this for the win. Let's keep that defended. Opponent is playing this for the win. Opponent, you're playing for the win. Yes, we can say you're doing well. Let's go here. Opponent captures here, I capture here. If opponent push pawn forward, I'm looking at just pushing pawn forward. Pushing pawn forward. Okay, if opponent push pawn forward, maybe I just ignore, play a move like this, asking opponent to capture here. Let's see how opponent responds to this one. Capturing here comes to mind. Playing a move like this. Okay, let's bring this rook over here. Opponent captures here. I'm going to capture here. What if I capture here? Opponent can capture there. Oh, I should have just captured there. All right, let's see how opponent. Let's see what opponent is doing here. Let's see how my opponent. Let's see what my opponent is doing here. All right, let's grab here. Give me the evil piece. I want to grab here. Just want to make sure it's not a blunder. Should be okay. I'm up a pawn now. So that move coming from 5,000 miles away. Opponent would like to land a knight here for real. Not the biggest fan of what I'm saying here. Okay, let's keep this defended this way. But if I keep it defended that way, oh, doesn't my opponent just has some fork here? Opponent has some fork there. So what if we go here? That's a piece. What if we go here? Isn't that still a piece? If we go here, opponent can capture here. So it looks like at the end of the day, I just have to play this move. This guy is already beating me up. Guy is already beating me up. If he finds some accurate moves here. Oh, what am I saying? If opponent plays this move, I can sack here. Look at that. The guy missed it. The guy missed it. This looks like a pin, and it is actually a pin. Let's make sure I'm not the one missing something. I can capture here. Opponent grabs my queen. I grab opponent's queen. So I can capture here. Opponent lands some goofy check somewhere. I just block with a pawn or something. I can even block this way, although I'll be losing this. Okay, let's just go here. Let's go here. Uh-oh. Position is not looking too good. Position is still crazy, guys. There's still a lot of chess to be played here. Yes, that's an amazing move. That's an amazing move. I would like to sack here, but that's just allowing my opponent time to capture here. So let's say I play a move like this, just trying to hold on to this. I was jubilating, guys. I was jubilating. Capturing here makes no sense. Playing a move like this looks interesting. What if we go here? Opponent can capture. If we go here, opponent can capture here. And after I capture here, they can win something. This pin, walking into this move doesn't feel right. Does not feel right. It just doesn't feel right. Okay, I also do not have the time advantage. Look at that, guys. Told you guys it doesn't feel right. Told you it does not feel right. Getting destroyed here, guys. Getting completely destroyed. A move like this, which I would love to play, doesn't work. I think I am just going to lose material. This guy is just winning, yeah? Guy is winning. Also on the clock, I need to start moving fast. Guy is also winning on the clock. We'll try to play you next week. Yes, hopefully I get to play you. The opening just made a blunder. Opening just blundered the game away. Whoosh. Wow. Opening just let me back into the game. Am I missing something? Opponent let me back in the game. Thank you, opponent. Thank you, opponent. I've already lost all hopes, guys. I have lost hope. Thought there's nothing going on here. Opponent just blundered. Guys, I see a lot of friend requests. Keep the friend requests coming. Keep the friend requests coming. Opponent just gave me the game. I do not want to really trade there, but maybe we are going to trade there. Let's go here. Looks like I might be the one making blunders now. Maybe I should be the one trying to keep pieces on the board. Just maybe. What is Bro playing? I really feel like my king is weak. I also feel like my opponent's king is also weak. I feel like my king is weak, but and that's actually correct. There's a check here, a move here, check here. I think I should be fine. Opponent has a few seconds. Opponent has a few seconds. I have just 2 seconds time advantage. And the opponent seems to be playing slow. Say someone that is playing with the speed of a snail. Opponent wants to deliver checkmate. Problem here is I'm not seeing the checkmate. That is the problem. I'm not seeing checkmate. Bro, you're not beating me. You're not beating me that way. You are not beating me that way. Oh, the guy was destroying me. Can I send you $1,000 on PayPal? Yes, you can. Yes, you can if you want. You can send me. Yes, I have some delays, guys. I have some delay. I have some delay. And if you look at the game, I was actually walking into time pressure. I just did not have time to be looking at I have just one screen. I do not have time to be looking at the screen and also be looking at what do we call it? Looking at the board. Student coding. Okay, let's I can take I see a lot of 10 minutes challenge, guys. Sorry, I would like to take the 10-minute game, but we do not have time for 10 minutes game today. We can do Q if you want. Nick Vincent, today I'm not just going to play against a lot of viewers today. I'm not playing against a lot of viewers because I'll be hopping into a tournament very soon. I'm going for a sideline. Have I played this guy before? The username looks familiar. Okay, I've not played the guy. Student coding is trolling. Yes. Yes, people behave like that. People do like that. For a lot of reasons. Some people feel like it's fun doing that. So people do stuff for a lot of reasons. I won't be surprised if student coding is trolling. I would not be surprised. And guess what, guys? He will not be the first. He's not the first doing that. Okay, we need to watch out for some evil Greek gift sacrifice. We need to watch out for Greek gift sacrifice, yeah? But if I castle here down, guys, it is GG's. If anything, if I just castle here, it's just GG's, justice resign. I believe opponent knows that. Let's go bully this evil piece away. I know if I castle here, opponent has a Greek gift sacrifice. Opponent has a Greek gift sacrifice. And I will be completely lost. I would be completely lost. Why did bro play that move? Bro, why did you play that move? Alright. I have the bishop here. I would love to hold on to the bishop here, but what am I really gaining by holding on? Okay, let's just do this instead. Alright, let's keep it defended this way. I'm also looking at just doubling up on this pawn. But I'm going to kick this evil knight away. The knight is actually looking at some pawns on my part of the board. So I do not want that. So I'll be kicking the knight away very quickly. Go away, evil knight. Evil knight, go away. Stop being evil. Opponent is playing some chess here. I wanted to say that's bad. Not as bad as I would like it to be. Let's go here. And we are piling up on this pawn. Piling up on the pawn, and the opponent cannot really save the pawn. The pawn is dead. Pawn is dead. Give me this evil piece. Capturing here is GG's because we know that is pinned. So opponent is forced to capture their rook, and once they capture their rook, we can capture here because they only have a single piece now defending. Opponent would like to play something here. Let's keep this defended this way. Pawn push self I'm looking at. I'm also looking at pawn push. So this is my plan. Although looks like my plan doesn't really work. Looks like my plan is not working. That pawn push looks like a reckless move. Let's see what the opponent comes up with here. Guys playing some chess, but I think I should win this game. After I make some drastic blunder, I should win this game. So let's see what opponent is going to play here. Some random pawn push. Let's see. Let's see what opponent plays here. Okay, bro, that's a pawn. Why are you giving me a pawn? That's an oh sheesh. And then he's simply saying, go grab all my pawns. Go grab all my pawns. Let's go here. Because we are going to capture here and keep that pawn defended. Let's go here. So let's see. Okay. We are going to trade rooks. And up 3 pawns. This is GG's already. The opponent resigns. Okay. We have 6 minutes to go. I see a 3-minute challenge. Let's take it. Even though it is rated, let's just make sure we are not playing a fish. Looks like we are playing a fish. Well, maybe not a fish, but an account I don't want to engage with. Let's move. Let's move away. There's no way. And they love sending on they love sending rated challenge. They love sending rated challenge. Stay 3 minutes, but this is rated. And an unrated challenge. This is 3. What is the time control here? Is this rated? This is 3-2. I do not have time for 3-2. See 5 minutes. I'm seeing okay. I see a bullet challenge. Let's take this one. Let's take this one. Opponent is going for the Caro-Kann. Let me have the tournament timer on the. Wow, I've lost to this guy before. How did I manage to do it? How did I manage to lose to this guy? Crazy blunder from me. Or maybe the guy is rated. Blunder checkmate. What was I doing? How did I blunder that checkmate? That's crazy, guys. That is crazy. How did I blunder checkmate? The guy actually knows some things in this opening. I blundered checkmate. I just saw it. I blundered checkmate in one. Let's castle here. What time control do we challenge in? Usually 5 minutes. Bro, what is that? Opponent did not see this knight. Is that the case? Hope I have not blundered on that checkmate again. Because my opponent guy has checkmated me before, so we need to take some of his moves serious. Guy has checkmated me before. Okay, he missed the knight. Guy missed the knight. Let's grab here with check. A move like this comes to mind. A move like that does absolutely nothing. Okay, position is not looking too good for my opponent. I'm already looking at a move like this. Also, I have a move like this. So let's say I won't go here, capture here. If my opponent captures here, I capture here, opponent captures there, okay? So let's say we capture here with the intention of going here. Let's say we go here. Opponent, let's go for this fork. Let's not even think too much. Let's just go for this fork. Tournament is starting in about a minute. About a minute, tournament is starting. Looking at just drawing this away. Okay. I was almost jubilating. I was about to say pinned pieces, blah, blah, blah. Pinned pieces, blah, blah, blah. Don't have that. Uh-oh. Opponent is gifting me a rook. Bro, why are you gifting me a rook? Okay, I should have just gone here. Just trying to trade. Maybe a check there. Let's trade. The tournament is starting very soon. We need to move. So I do not have to resign this game. Let's deliver checkmate. We need to deliver checkmate in 20 seconds. What is this? Oh, I got paired. Almost missed the tournament. I almost missed that. Let's quickly turn off challenge. Wow. I almost missed the tournament. This guy. I played bad. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to play bad. It's okay. Don't have to be sorry. Okay. We need to calm down here. We need to calm down here. Yes, that was really close. That was really close. That was really, really close. I'm not really happy with my queen here. This queen is not a very happy queen. Okay. I can move here. Ask my opponent to play this move. Okay, let's go here. Castling here comes to mind. Castling there doesn't really seem to be doing anything for me. I really feel like pushing this pawn forward. Opponent captures, I capture. Opponent trade here, and then I trade. Let's push pawn. Let's push pawn. Oosh. Let's see. Let's see what opponent plays. That's not really good. I can capture here. Opponent has this move. I can play a move like this. Opponent grabs here. We're just going to capture here. Are we even going to capture there? Guys, we are not even going to do that. If opponent goes capture here, we are not even going to capture the knight. We are going to land a check here. And that is the fool's checkmate. That is called the fool's checkmate. Look at this check, guys. Look at this checkmate. Chess 960 is crazy. So instead of even capturing here, we just land a check here. Opponent cannot really block the check. Opponent is forced to give up their bishop. Well, not really give up the bishop. Trade the bishop. And that's checkmate. Chess 960 is crazy. It's crazy. That's checkmate in 12 moves. Can we play, bro? Not at the moment. I want to just play in a tournament right now. Just want to play in a community, chess.com community tournament. If you want to play in the community tournament, join the chess.com community club. Official chess.com community club. You can just Google search chess.com community club. And then use this link. When are you going to host something like this? We do it every day. We do it every day. Tomorrow is another day I'm going to do this. Today I was really tired. I was really tired and I also have a lot to still attend to. So I didn't start attending to my other activities very early. I did not start attending to my other activities or my other job very early. So I finished late and I had to rest. I had to rest a little before I start the stream. I had to take some rest before starting the stream. So I did not start the stream early. Usually I used to start the stream 2 hours, 3 hours before one of these community tournaments. But not today. Not today. Usually 3 p.m. Nigeria time. Usually 3 p.m. Nigeria time. But sometimes 4 p.m. Sometimes 4 p.m. Nigeria time. Yes, hopefully I get to play you very soon. Hopefully I get to play you soon. That is Xavier. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Xavier. All right, let's take a look at a different game. Let's see what's going on. What is really going on here? I feel like black is completely winning here. Okay, but even if you push the pawn forward, it's not like the pawn is promoting. I'm not able to join. You have to be a member of the chess.com community club. Before you can join, you have to be a member of the chess.com community club. So the first step is to Google search chess.com community club. Hello, just joined. I'm here. All right, the check welcome to the channel. Happy to have you here. There's 2 seconds increment in this tournament, so it's not like someone is getting flagged, except for me, because I've gotten flagged a lot of times in this tournament, even though there's 2 seconds increment. So if you are not justice, you are not getting flagged. The check here looks like an interesting move, but that square is covered. Square is covered by 2 evil knights. There's nothing going on there. So who is winning here? Okay, that's a trade that cannot be, okay, can be declined. Guy is declining the trade by all means. Just doesn't do nothing. A move like this, you are just going to capture, and after the trade, just capture here. Check. Ooh. Trying to decline the trade, but that move doesn't decline the trade. The move does not decline the trade. And now it is GG's. But these guys, they do not resign. I see a sacrifice here. Sacrifice here, win the game. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Sacrifice here. If the king moves away, that is checkmate. That is checkmate. Sacrifice here. If white captures, that is checkmate. The guy missed it. Any tips for an 1100 rated player? Be patient. Be patient. If you have followed any chess streamer that actually play games and put the games online, you see them going over their moves several times before making them. See them going over their moves several times. And I'm talking about high rated players. Talking about players that are already rated 2.5, 2300, 2400. You see them going over their moves several times. They'll be like, okay, if I play this move, my opponent plays this. Okay, I go here. And okay, let me go back through it again. If I play this move, my opponent goes here, my opponent. So be patient. Don't be in a haste to make your moves. It's going to save you a lot of blunders. It's going to save you from making a lot of blunders. Just don't be in a haste to make your moves. That's one general tip. Just a very general tip. That's why some chess teachers or some chess coach will advise you not to play bullet chess. That's because you learn to just play instinctively when you are playing bullet. When you are playing bullet, you are just playing on instinct. And sometimes, not sometimes, many times, the most natural looking move on the board is a big blunder. It's just not a good move, or just not the best move on the board. Can you review my recent game? No, I cannot review your recent game. Playing in a tournament now. What's going on here? This should be equal. This right here should be equal. Very tricky. Very tricky position. Yeah. There's no way you are just winning this game. That's just it. There's no way you win this game. No way you are winning this game. And there's 2 seconds time increment. So nobody's getting. Oh, okay. For a moment I thought maybe there was a. These guys are just going to waste everybody's time. When you train play bullets, you learn calculating fast. Yes. But sometimes what the position demands is not calculating fast. It just demands you trying to find the best move on the board. Trying to find the best move on the board. And if you're a bullet player, you might just not have the patience to be looking for the best move on the board. So some people will argue for bullets, some people will argue against it. I'm among those people that will argue against bullets. And everybody has some valid points. It's not like everybody has valid points when it comes to playing bullet or not playing bullet. I myself, I play bullet. But as a beginner that is still trying to learn, as a beginner, still trying to form some foundation in chess, I will advise you stay away from bullet. Although you can still play bullet and still be a strong player. Okay, maybe because the tournament has started. I learned yesterday that if the tournament has started, you cannot join it. I need to pay attention, guys. Remember, I checkmated someone in 12 moves in this crazy chess. We need to lock in before we be on the receiving side of getting checkmated in 10 moves. Let's go here. Put some pressure on this pawn. I'm looking at maybe landing my knight here. But how? Move like this. Oh, yes, nice. 60. I thought I had this move. I do not. Look at what I walked into, guys. Thank goodness that is not defended. Thank goodness that is not defended. Just take a look at what I walked into. My goodness me. Now opponent is actually setting this up. That's not a move we can allow. I think if you want to join this chess.com community tournament, I think you have to join it early. I think that's how it works. I think if you don't join it early, you won't be able to join it. Position on the board is a mess. Position on the board is a mess. I feel like going here, but after I move like this, how do I respond to that? Let's just go here. Maybe going here, or maybe opponent moves this knight and just offer a trade. I don't want a trade. Where do I even castle to? Maybe I should just castle here. I'm also looking at pushing a pawn here. Maybe push pawn here. Just make sure that bishop is dead. While I'm killing that bishop, hope my own bishop is also not dead. A move like this comes to mind. Move doesn't really do much. Let's castle here first. Opponent captures here, be my guess. Opponent might be looking at maybe playing a move like this, trying to put pressure here. Oh, opponent might be looking at capturing here, and after the trade, going for this. Ooh, that looks interesting. That looks interesting. Move like this is very tempting. Move like that is asking for trouble. Let's go here. I'm looking at landing my knight here. While I can land the knight here, it's not really a move that does much for me. But if I land my knight here, oh, that's a pawn, guys. I think I can land my knight here. Need this evil piece. I feel like going to capture here, but opponent can capture here. Let's go capture here. Let's see how opponent responds to this. Where am I even going? This guy is just kicking me around. Don't like this position. Do not like the position that I'm seeing on this board. This bishop is dead. Hmm. Guys, this guy, my goodness me. I'm getting completely destroyed here. I'm getting destroyed and I can see it. A move like this is what I'm looking at doing now. My goodness. Oh, this position is so sad. Hit chess 960. I really hit chess 960. Then can't capture here, make a new queen, and be completely winning. Maybe I should have played. What other move do I really have? Then can just capture here regardless. When I can capture here, so I can make a new queen. Capturing here, oh my goodness. Opponent doesn't. Do I have perpetual checks? Do I have perpetual checks? I'm really looking for perpetual checks. Is there checkmate? Ooh, I'm back in the game, guys. Oh, this is crazy. I'm back in the game. This is insanity. This is insanity. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Can't believe I made a comeback there. I cannot believe I made a comeback there. Hmm. I push pawn, opening goes here. I push pawn, opening goes here. I push pawn. Okay. That's some trick there. Oh my goodness, did I mess it up? I got too excited again and I messed it up. Got too excited again and I messed it up. Let's make sure we have ended the game. I got too excited and I ended it and I messed it up. All I had to do was play a move like this. Just show that my opponent's king. I got too excited and messed it up. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. How do we get this kind of end game again? Another of these end games, which is just a draw. You guys should just offer each other a draw. Let's get the game going. There's nothing winning here. There's just nothing winning here. A move like this comes to mind. But we are likely going to see a move like this. Check here, no check here, no check here. Look at that. Look at that. And the guy with the queen lost. Guy with the queen lost. Look at that. So we have a 1400 rated player here. Let's lock in. What are we even starting with? Let's just go grab space in the center of the board. Pushing pawn also comes to mind. Let's see, I'm looking at pushing pawn here. Opponent captures, we capture here. Let's push pawn here. Opponent captures, I capture. If opponent doesn't capture, I'm looking at a move like this. Look at this pyramid. or triangle. Look at that triangle. Let's go here. I like to land the knight here. Not sure what the knight is doing at the moment. Okay. I wanted to say let's land the knight here. It doesn't do much at the moment. It's not doing much. If I go here, opponent can play a move like this, which I do not really appreciate. Trying to castle to see what the castling looks like. Pawn push here, I won't be surprised to see. The knight moving anywhere is just going to blunder this pawn. If opponent castles, that's a pawn. So opponent might not be really interested in castling. A pawn push here looks like a reasonable move. How do we respond to that? Do we trade? I don't think I want to trade. That will leave me with an isolated pawn here. Add me on chess.com. Just send friend requests. Okay, I see some friend requests. Keep the friend requests coming. That's bad, guys. Because we can... Oh my goodness. Thought we could just... Thought I was playing something else. I thought I was playing something else. I thought my opponent had to capture this way, but they can capture with the queen. A move like this, I'm already looking at a pushing pawn here. I'm asking opponent to move your queen away. But the queen has all of these squares to move to. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Now I'm looking at just trying to break open this part of the board up. Not sure why my opponent castles the castle there, but that castle is simply asking for trouble. Castling there is asking for trouble. How to join this tournament? I don't think you are able to join again. You have to join the tournament early, I think. That's a link to the tournament. You have to be a member of the chess.com community club. You can Google search chess.com community club. And that's a link to the tournament. Okay, so what do we do here now? What do we do? Push pawn forward. What happens there? I suspect my opponent might want to push this pawn forward. Let's go here. I'm looking at just trying to double up here. Something going on for me here. Also, a move like this comes to mind. But let's double up here. This is what I'm looking at. So if opponent plays a random move like this, I'm just going to ignore it and I'm going for checkmate. I see a friend request. Keep the friend request coming. Opponent is thinking, how do I solve this problem? Not sure why my opponent castled where there is no pawn sitting. I'm not sure. Look at me. That's a pawn hanging all this while. That's a pawn hanging all this while. Let's go here. But now that's looking too interesting. Because now what is opponent doing? Because we have a move like this. Okay. What about a check here? Capture here. Opponent is likely going to capture here. A check here. Let's go grab here. Okay, I think we have a check here. And we should be picking up a piece here with a fork. Chess 960 is crazy, and the opponent should be looking for the resign button. Because after a move like this, we are hitting this, we are hitting this. And this is still under attack. And it is still under, it is still pinned. Also, yes, I see my opponent playing one of those moves. But if opponent captures here, I'm just going to grab the queen. If opponent moves their queen away, I'm going to capture here with check. Opponent captures here, thank you. Opponent doesn't capture there. Now I have this check, but I'm going to capture here first. Oh, that's also a queen. Let's just make a queen. That's checkmate. That is checkmate. This one was clean, I guess. This one was a clean win. This was clean. Opponent plays a move like this. Isn't that checkmate? Okay, not really. But I think we have this check. But if we go for this check, okay, that's checkmate. What am I even saying? I have so many queens on the board. I'm even forgetting about my queen. That's checkmate. And if opponent plays, let's say, a move like this, that's checkmate. So many queens on the board. I won't forgetting about my queens. Oh, I just mistakenly closed the tournament. What's this? Oh, shh. How do I join? I don't think you can join the tournament now. I'm playing the chess.com community tournament now. I don't think you can join now. Not sure why chess.com made it that way. How do I challenge you? I'm currently not taking challenge. I'm playing in a chess.com tournament. I'm not taking challenge now. Let me change the title of the stream. Even if I change the title, I need to change the thumbnail as well. Do you have knowledge of the Roy Lopez? No, I don't. I know a little about the Roy Lopez opening, not a lot. Not a lot to be saying I have knowledge on the opening. Let's see. Looks like okay. Let's see what's going on in this game. Look at Patel. Patel is already giving someone headache in the tournament. Please, let's spectate this game. Just come open the game. Let me see. Okay, we have one more game. And after the game, tournament will be starting. So let's see what's going on here. Doesn't really look equal. Attack the pawn. Ooh, look at that. That is crazy. Now this is lost. This right here is lost. Pawn is rolling. King has to support the pawn. Look at that checkmate, guys. Guy did not see the checkmate coming. Look at that checkmate. Okay, I've gotten paired with this guy. Let's try to beat this guy up. Let's go. Putting pressure on this pawn already. Guy is defending. I've gotten destroyed so many times by this guy. I think I've played against this guy more than 30 times. And I have just a few wins. More than 40 times, almost 50 times, and I have just one win. Just one win. Don't know if I should commit my king. Let's go here. Alright, let's castle. Push pawn, opponent can capture. Push pawn, opponent cannot really capture. Let's grab some space on the center of the board. See my opponent launching forward this way. I'm going to capture and push pawn forward. So let's see how my opponent handles this. I feel like landing a knight here. I do not have a knight here. I don't have a knight sitting there. Check here comes to mind. Let's go here. This bishop is quite sad. Okay, opponent might be interested in pushing pawn forward. Looking at pushing pawn forward. My bishop is sad. Maybe landing a check here with the bishop makes some sense. Also, a move like this is something I'm looking at. Alright, let's go here. I feel like pushing pawn forward. Asking my opponent capture, capture. And then playing a move like this. Okay, maybe it doesn't work. Let's go here. I see a move like this happening. I'm already looking at just playing this move. Let's see how opponent handles this one. Because if opponent push pawn forward, if I go back, opponent can just capture here. Then a move like this comes to mind. But then opponent can capture here, and if I capture here, it doesn't really do any good for me. Let's go here. Breaking open the center is something I'm considering. Offering a draw, I'm taking it. Taking it. I'm taking it. The guy is a 2500 rated player. Let's see what the engine thinks about this position. Is it equal? Or maybe I was winning? Yes, I'm winning. Position is winning for me. I think I'll gladly take a draw here. Maybe I shouldn't be gladly taking a draw. What is my best move? What are the continuation here? I see my opponent trying to play a move like this, but maybe they are not looking at this. If I play a move like this, playing a move like this just kills both of my opponent bishop. Maybe I have some chances here. Maybe I had some chances here. Let's go and spectate some other game. I think Patel is in the tournament. It's Patel. I'm trying to find Patel's game. Let's watch. Yeah, looks like Patel. Maybe he's done with his game. So what's going on here? A move like this comes to... Wait. Was that... Okay, I thought there was a check there. There's no check there. A move like this and a check here doesn't really do much. You move like this, and the knight landing here looks good. Okay. A move like this just cannot be resisted. Putting the knight, centralizing the knight cannot be bad. If black allows this knight to sit here, it's going to be terrible. Okay, maybe the knight is sitting there. Okay, but if you capture here after this trade, maybe you don't have to capture there. Okay, going for that. Going for this, me, I would have been eyeing a square like this. Problem is that this pawn is just a sitting target. That's a problem. I would have been considering a move like this and probably just landing a piece here. Okay, now the knight has to move. Okay, I wasn't thinking the knight will move there. This, okay. If you had moved your knight here, but capturing here comes to mind first. Capturing here before moving the knight. Capturing the knight before moving my knight. Okay, look at that. That's a blunder. That's a pawn, pawn. Okay, now I'm also looking at a move like this. If you push pawn here, that's another pawn. So you can't really push pawn there. Pushing pawn here comes to mind. Okay, pushing pawn here comes to mind. Asking for a trade and probably just grabbing here and saying, bro, your pawns are so weak. But if you push pawn forward after the capture, I think if you capture here, you're going to capture the king instead of a pawn. And you can't really even capture this pawn. I'm saying the pawn is defended. A move like this. A move like this comes to mind, but that will be a pawn. So the position is looking hard to play. How to challenge? We are done taking challenge for now. Neil, we are done taking challenge for now. Thank for today. We are done taking challenge. Just hop in tomorrow. I'll be accepting challenges again tomorrow. What just happened there? A move like a move like this, trying to bully the knight away. Even I just hops in here. I think Amma is actually a positional player. That's what I think. The guy wants to push this pawn. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. A move like this allows this knight here. This is a move I would be considering just to stop the knight from landing on this outpost. The knight can land here. Either you capture the knight or not. I would have been leaning towards capturing the knight. I would have been leaning towards capturing the knight. The knight can go here and ask some questions here. Knight can go here, ask some question here, and okay, you can move here. Only square. Push pawn looks like this. Now the knight is pinned. Capturing here comes to mind. Pushing pawn forward comes to mind. Knight is pinned to a rook. White is getting flagged. Wait. Looks like this pawn is dead, but this pawn is also dead. This pawn is dropping. This pawn is dropping. Because there's not an easy way to defend this pawn. If you try to play a move like this, there's a check here. There's a check here. A check here comes to mind. A check here comes to mind. Okay, wait. I'm already looking at the check here. Black cannot capture that way. Black captures here. And then a check here. But if you go here, then I capture here. Ooh, looks like at the end there was a tactic So after I check here, maybe the king just move away. But after this trade, after I check here, maybe they can block here. Just going to capture here. I should be fine. Not really. These pawns, need to try to stop those pawns from running. But those are three connected pass pawns. Three connected pass pawn. Auto challenge. I think I already responded to that. I'm not currently taking challenge now. Let's go here. This is crazy. Let's play a move like this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I thought my opponent can capture there. Opponent can. Because if I capture there, that's a queen, bro. That's a queen. I feel like pushing pawn forward. I do not really like my position. I don't like my position. Let's just keep it solid this way. Opponent grabs this. Opponent is looking at playing that move. I'm simply saying if you push pawn. Oh, I can't even capture there. I thought I could just grab there. I can't. My goodness. I'm dropping a pawn. Thought I could capture there. I did not even think too much. Move like this. See the problem, guys? Problem is that my opponent wants to go capture here. That is a problem. That's just a pawn. Can't I just grab here? I do not like what I'm seeing on the board here. Don't like what I'm seeing on the board here. That looks like a pawn to me. Oh my goodness me. Just look at my piece coordination. This is a mess. This is a mess, guys. This is just a mess. My rook is trapped. If I push pawn forward, that's checkmate. What is this position? The way I won't save this. Oh, this was just a painful position to be playing in. Just a very painful position. Guess I should be looking for the resign button. I definitely should be looking for the resign button. Just look at this. This is a giant pawn. That's a giant pawn right there. simply down 8 points of material. It should be GG's here already. Should be GG's. Opponent is willing to just give me some material back. Because why not? Just tell me why not. Tell me how are we surviving this one? We're really going to survive this game. Oh my god. Ouch. I don't have anything there. Everything is winning. Everything is just winning. I do not have any useful checks. That's a check. Oh, let's resign. Let's resign. That was an interesting game. This guy plays well for random pieces. Happens. It happens. Happens. Yes, my light square bishop was a very sad piece. Count is another account. Account is another account, so I might be playing some legitimate chess. Although I've seen new account, I've seen old account use stockfish, but I feel like my position. I feel like my position was just losing from the beginning. You know, in chess 960, sometimes you are playing with the black pieces and you're just with the you just have a position that is just completely lost. So it happens. I think the position was just losing for me from the beginning. So I was just struggling, but the opponent found some precise moves straight out of the opening, and it was just really hard for me. It was really hard for me to make a comeback. You can see just like this, the position is already better for my opponent. Just like that, it's already it's already 83 for my opponent, 77. It's already 1.4 for my opponent. The position is crazy, and this move was just a blunder. At this point, like this is like six moves into the game. And look at the position. It's already plus 3 for my opponent, plus 3.2. Plus 3.2. So just lost here. But my opponent actually let me back into the game. Only let me back into the game somehow. But good luck getting anything in this position. In this position, when I landed this check, on my mind, I thought my opponent would have to play a move like this. That's my thought. I thought my opponent had to play a move like this. But even though they played a move like this, still perfectly okay. I was already looking at some checks like this, saying, okay, what if I land a check here? But opponent has this move, and I really have nothing. A check here I would like to give. This bishop is just a monster piece. Position was just losing from me straight out of the opening. So I got a bad position in the chess 960 game. Yes, my light square bishop was just a giant pawn. It was a giant pawn. Let's spectate some other game. Uh-oh. Looks like there was there no option? Be careful. Do a knight. Promote to a knight. I would be promoting. Okay, that's check. Mate. That's checkmate. I would have promoted to a knight. Some people already have 5 points out of 5. Ah, this guy is so good in this chess that is just chess where you can even start, and in the starting position you have a position where you are lost. Okay, I've gotten paired for the third round. I've won a game against this guy and I've lost a game against this guy. So we need to play some games here. We need to play a game here if we are interested in winning. Let's go here. I would like to bring my dark light square bishop out. Opponent is stopping that. I would like to bring my light square bishop somewhere here before I play a move like this. Pushing pawn forward comes to mind, but that might not be a move I'm really interested in playing. Oh, landing the knight here comes to mind. Opponent is saying, bro, knight is not landing anywhere. If opponent plays this knight here, I'm just going to capture the knight. Okay, was that my opponent's plan? I guess. Capture here. Can't I just capture here? If you play that move, I'm looking at just playing a move like this. Opponent captures here. I'm going to capture here with check before I capture here. Also, opponent can play a move like this now, and that's a target. If opponent plays this move, do I just ignore and capture here? Okay, not really. So what are we doing here? When I play a move like this, opponent is very likely going to play this move. What do we have there? Alright, let's go here. I need to try to finish my development and castle. Where am I castling to? Still thinking. A move like this and then capturing here comes to mind. Just ruining my opponent pawn structure. Move that should not be bad. Ruin the pawn structure. I need to, let's see. Okay, I'll have to move these 2 pieces before I can castle. Guy is thinking already where to move to. The guy going to give up the rook. Bro is giving up the rook. Bro is giving up the rook. There's no way that is good. Is that really good? Let's say I capture here. Opponent captures here. I come back, grab a piece here. Come back to grab a piece here. Opponent captures, I capture here. That should not be a good move. That there should not be a good move. And if opponent captures there, I have to be careful, guys. I think I might be interested in moving here. No, let's not move. Let's quickly trade. Because if I move here, that's just setting myself up for this. Bishop coming here and a move like this. Okay. If I go here, opponent trades, I do not really mind that trade. I don't care too much about that trade. If opponent trades here, when I capture here, it's going to come with a tempo on this. Come with a tempo on the bishop, and I'm looking on capturing here next. Can I play you next? I'm playing in a tournament right now, so you can't really play me. A move like this is begging for trouble, so opponent cannot afford to play a move like this. The knight just has to go back. Evil knight has to go back, and I'm just going to capture here. I'm looking at capturing here, but I'm not sure what I get with that. So I'm going to capture with a rook. Oh, that was a brave move from my opponent, but a brave blunder. It was just a beautiful blunder. The move doesn't work. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? What is bro doing? What is bro doing? I feel like capturing here. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. It looks like opponent has two pieces attacking this, but look at my opponent back rank. Back rank is weak. So after all of the trade, I have this check. That's a very annoying check. Go away, evil queen. Opponent cannot go capture here because I have checkmate here. The opponent has to BBC to that back rank. Opponent, you have to BBC to the back rank. Babysit that back rank. So where's the queen going now? Because I'm looking at capturing here. See my opponent playing a move like this. Uh-oh, bro. Uh-oh, bro. That looks like a brilliant move. It looks like a brilliant move. But after you have calculated your brilliant move, you need to pause and ask yourself, what is my opponent going to play? What if my opponent plays what I think they cannot play? Like in this position now, it feels like I can't capture here because opponent captures here with check. But notice something. When we capture here, the rook is going to be pinned. So because the rook is pinned, opponent cannot go capturing here. And let me be careful not to mouse sleep here. So let's go grab here. Give me the evil piece. And opponent resigns. Opponent resigns. We are playing in a tournament now. Try hard. We are currently playing in a tournament now. Maybe I should make a pinned comment. Yes, I think a pinned comment should help. Yes, the guy was trying to just play a lot of tricky moves. I hope this comment is just going to help. I had a brilliant move here. I would like to look at the brilliant move. I don't want to get it to the buy point. Let's see what happened here. Yes, opponent was just trying to play for tactics. I would suggest opponent should do a lot of tactics, solve a lot of tactics, solve a lot of tactics. One, this tactic doesn't work. Opponent just play this move. The reason this move doesn't work is that I can capture here. Opponent captures my rook, isn't it? I'm going to capture here. I'm going to capture here. If opponent captures here, I just capture here and I'm up a full piece. And if opponent decide to capture here, I think I can just save my piece like this and I'm chilling. I'll be up 2 points of material and I should just be fine. I should just be fine. If opponent captures here, good. What if opponent captures here? I'm looking at maybe capturing here first before capturing here. I should just be okay. Position should just be okay for me. So opponent realizes that late. Okay, you made a pinned. Did you make a pinned comment? Okay. I see now. Wow. I see now. Nick, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Nick. Thanks a lot, Vincent. I see now. Brazil loves Fela Kuti. Brazil loves Nigeria. Nice to hear that. Brazil. Fela Kuti, a legend. Vincent, thanks a lot. I just did not notice it. I was seeing a lot of comments asking tournament. All right, let's go and spectate some other game. Uh-oh, draw by repetition. I score 8 points. I've actually been performing very well in this tournament. Yesterday I scored 878. And I think before yesterday, looks like I scored 8 points again. That is on the that's on Title Tuesday. Am I improving? Am I improving or just getting better at flagging people? Just flagging anybody that cross my path. Okay, I think the next round is starting soon. I'm playing the Sigma Banana. The banana guy from, is that Sweden? Oh, that's not Sweden. That is Ireland, Island. What is our country? Let's go here. That move does absolutely nothing. Just looking at what are we even playing? I need to find a way to activate my bishops because one thing I notice in this, one thing I notice in chess 960 is that sometimes the bishop are just your sad piece. You just have bishops that are so sad. Sometimes that's just going to be enough to decide the game. Look at me, guys. That's a pawn blunder. That's a pawn blunder. I really wish I did not blunder that pawn. Okay, let's play a move like this. I'm looking at putting my knight here. Opponent captures here. I'm happy to capture that way. Just activate my piece this way. A move like this comes to mind. Going for this pin comes to mind as well. Playing a move like this. Let's do it. Let's just make sure the center is solid. Oh, your opponent. Stop that. Your opponent. Stop that. I really want to castle. I'm not even sure if I castle what's going on there. That's one sad thing. A move like this comes to mind. A move like that is not doing. It's not doing a lot. Let's go here. Let's go crazy with this move. That move also stops this knight from landing here. I'm looking at playing a move like this. Actually trying to encourage my opponent to capture this. So I can develop a piece with a pin here. Looks like we might end up castling here. Let's see how it works. Okay, if I castle here, my king will be here, my rook will be here. Whoosh. Let's say we go grab a piece here. Oh, really? Oh, really? Let's play this. My opponent captures here. I'm going to capture here. That's a fork. I need to start moving this piece so I can just prepare to castle here. I really need to do that. I really need to prepare to castle there. So let's say we go capture here now. Let's say we go capture here now. Let's go capture here. If opponent grabs something somehow, that's going to be a piece. And if opponent grabs there, I think I can win a piece like this. Win a pawn like that. We have to capture it our queen this way. If opponent plays that move, I feel like going here, that's asking for a trade. And after the trade, opponent has a target here. So I do not really want to go there. Opponent captures there. I'm looking at just pushing pawn forward, guys. We cannot play something else. Capturing here, if opponent just plays some move, my king is very unsafe. Guys, high time we play a move like this and castle here. It's high time. It's high time. Position is looking crazy. What is this? What do we have going on here? Wow. Need to play a move like this. Put some pressure here. I'm looking at castling here on the next move. Can I castle? I think I should be able to castle. Opponent's plan was to stop me from castling. But after castling now, Can I jubilate? Can I jubilate and say, all right, bro, I castle my king? What do you have? Maybe not really. I'm looking at pushing pawn forward here. Asking opponent to capture, but I don't have anything going on for me there. My goodness. Nasty pin again. Another nasty pin again. I'm getting destroyed here and I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh my goodness, my rook. Oh this guys. What am I playing against? Is this guy 2200? This bishop is so strong. Maybe I do not really mind losing trading the bishop. Maybe I do not really mind. But at the end of the day, I'm down the exchange. Okay, the guy is a very strong blitz player. Guy is a 2400. Guy is a 2400. Okay, the guy is a strong player. It's time for us to actually make use of our knight. Time to make use of our knight. Am I getting pinned? The check here is coming. I'm looking at this move. Is there a pin I should worry about? I'm not seeing it. Is there a check? I am seeing a pin here at the end of the line. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Sad pin. A move like this now comes to mind. Why not just losing material here? Oh, That's even sacking more material. Crazy. That's a crazy move that does nothing. Hmm. Oh, that's a rook. That's a rook. Played my best. These guys. Played my best. Guy's a strong player. Thought I was playing at 1700. Guy just doesn't play. Yes, that light square bishop was a beast. Light square bishop was a beast. I was playing someone that doesn't really play. Guy doesn't really play chess 960. And here I thought I was winning, guys. Let's see what the engine really thinks here. Thought I was winning here. Thought I was up a pawn and winning. But guys, even though I was up a pawn positionally my opponent is just destroying me on the board. Yes, I also maybe did not even find the best continuation. What's that? Just like that, +2 for my opponent. That castle was bad. Not castling and sitting here might also be good. Maybe. Rook c1. Engine is suggesting I play some moves like this. castled here. I'm gonna play that move. Try to just play move like this. Bring my knight from the edge of the board, because a knight on the rim is dim. But look at that bishop. If I capture here, opponent can capture here. I'd love to sack the rook, but how are we even sacking the rook when there's nothing to carry capture back? Look at that. Just like that, the piece is trapped. Wait, was capturing there even the top engine move? Capturing there is not the top engine move. I knew it because that bishop is a monster. Just leaving the bishop here is just a lot of trouble. Because what am I doing? So not capturing is the best move. Just keeping the bishop there and playing what is engine suggesting? Oh, capturing there is the best move. What am I saying? The engine is confused. Okay, capturing there is the best move. Okay, capturing there is the best move. Is the top engine move. After the engine thought for a moment, that's the top engine move. And even not capturing there, just leaving the bishop here. That bishop is a menace, guys. That's a menace. Bishop is just controlling some key squares. Look at this pin. Just look at the pressure on my own part of the board. These two pieces, they are sitting on my own half of the board, and I cannot really do anything about it. Let's take a look at some other games. Why? Because you did not read my message. You'll be a GM next year. I don't think so. GG, thank you. I'm watching the stream. Check your message. Let me see. Usually don't read message on stream. What did you send to me? When I'm done with the stream, I'm going to look at all the message. I see several messages here. Several messages here. When I'm done with the stream, I'm going to be looking at the messages. Okay, I think the next round is starting any moment from now. That is round 7, and I have just 4 points, and we need to score at least 8 points. Not at least 8 points, let's say 7. 8 is a stretch. I'm playing the end game magician. So maybe we have to win this guy before we get into any end game. Let's do this. Oh, guys, I thought my queen was trapped. Oh, that would have been crazy. I thought my queen was trapped. Oh, this chess 960. This chess 960. Where's that even knight going? 2 pieces going here. Opponent wants to land a check here. So I'm going to stay here. Opponent lands a check here now. We can capture this way. Also looking at just kicking this evil piece away. Playing a move like this feels sad. Capturing here. Alright, let's play this move first. Opponent might be interested in pushing pawn here. I'm just going to capture there. Okay, opponent plays that. I feel like just going for this pawn. Do we sack here? Does nothing for us. Move does nothing for us. Let's not sack there. So we capture here. Let's say we capture here. Let's say opponent responds to this. If opponent captures here, I'm looking at a move like this, and after the capture, going here with a check, trying to pick up something that we do not have. I'm looking at playing a move like this and just castling. I just want to castle now, because this is a move we need to watch out for all the time. And okay, opponent castles there. Look at that, guys. Look at that mouse sleep. Okay, this is just a mouse sleep. Do not panic. It's just a mouse sleep. There's still a lot of games to go. Still a lot of games to be played here. Do not panic. Am I not even going to panic? A move like this is coming to mind. Capturing here helps my opponent. If my opponent captures here, I'm just going to capture this way. Not a big fan of my position right now. Opponent captures here. I cannot really capture here because there's a pin, nasty pin. Capture here. Opponent grabs here. Not really. I'm not interested. I wish I had castled, guys. I really wish I had castled, but let's not cry over spilled milk. This knight might be high time I play a move like this just to get rid of the knight. You do not want your opponent pieces sitting on your half of the board like this. Especially the knight. The knights are full of tricks. Before you know, you are getting fucked. Before you know it, you are getting fucked. Let's try to bully the evil knight. The evil knight. Add some story about you. Please leave our position alone. Opponent can capture here. Opponent can capture however they want. Let's push pawn. Opponent is looking at playing a move like this, so we need to stay away from that. Need to stay away from that. That's a pin. In case you are wondering what I mean by staying away from that, the problem now is that this my rook is not really contributing to the game. How do I get my rook in the game? Okay, let's go here. What if we go here? Trade this bishop. Not really. Capturing here comes to mind. I like this actually. I like this stone wall, if we can call it that. So let's say we go here now. Opponent doesn't trade, I capture here. Opponent trades, what do we have? What if we capture here? After opponent captures, we capture here. Isn't that a pawn? So we capture here. Okay, opponent can capture with the queen. That's exactly what opponent is going to do. I like to bring this rook into the game. Playing a move like this. Okay, let's go crazy with this pawn push. I see my opponent offering a queen trade here. A queen trade I would like to decline, but how am I declining it? Playing a move like this is something I would like to do. Let's push pawn. I don't think we can really capture there. But we also have to defend this pawn. I really want to castle, bring this rook into the game, because that's part of the reason you castle. Okay, now I'm happy. Happy it's happening this way. How is opponent sacking material? Whoosh! Just this move. Oh, that's a check. Guess that's why. I guess that's why. Running low on time. Running so low on time. Not looking pretty at all. That's a pawn, guys. Really not a pawn we want to be losing. It's a pawn, because I'm not a pawn we want to lose. That's another pawn. Oh, I missed. I'm just lost. I'm just lost. Completely lost. Just completely lost. This is a sad position. Let's resign. Oh, what is going on here? What is this? Hello, welcome to the channel. What is this? What is this? What is this? Opponent doesn't play chess 960 because they just gained 52 points from the game. So the guy doesn't really play chess 960. That another 2200. Yeah, the guy is a 2000 rated player. Wow. Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Gopal. Hello, sir. I believe in you. Thank you. Let's see what's going on in the other games. Yeah, so what's really going on here? So out of how many, out of 8 rounds, I have just 4 points. Is that it? That is low, guys. Wait, I have just 4 points out of 8. Guess I'm not playing very well today. Guess I'm not playing very well today. We're going to see a draw by repetition here. Guess that might be the case. Or maybe they're just someone is just trying to gain time. Okay, draw by repetition. So in the next 3 rounds, I have to win 3 games. Do you want to play me 2300? No, I don't want to play you 2300. I'm not currently taking challenge against viewers. Waiting to get paired. Chess.com pair me. Let's get games going. Full 900 rated players already have 4 points. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can get 3 more wins. If I can get 3 more wins. Nobody's dragging the center now, which is what we should be doing. Okay, let's keep it this way. Check here comes to mind, but it's just a check. Except my opponent plays a move like this. Okay, then it's still just a check because I can block this way. But you have to watch out for this diagonal. I have to watch out for that. I feel like playing this move. How come my king side is so jam-packed? What is going on my king side? Let's go here. Looking at attacking a pawn. A move like this comes to mind, but this bishop is actually defending this. So that's not a move we have at the moment. Let's go here. Do not like the positioning of my queen. Let's go here. Also, a move like this I should have played. Guess we are just going to try to finish our development. Playing a move like this, okay, opponent sees that, and opponent doesn't want that to happen. Opponent is trying to trap me. I guess not today. feel like capturing here, but let's not capture there. I think if I capture there, it just helps my opponent. What if we push pawn forward? We have to watch out for this. I'm looking at castling here as well. Let's castle there. Opponent wants to play this move and trap me, but I'm not trapped. I'm not getting my bishop trapped. Opponent plays a move like this. I'm just going back. Maybe I should have just castled here. Capturing here, I am really not gaining anything from doing that. Let's castle here now. Let's be careful not to mouse sleep again. If I capture here, what's going on? If I push pawn forward, what is going on? That is begging for this move. So let's say we play a move like this. Let's go here. Okay, now we are simply kicking this away. Looks like we should be getting a pawn. While also trying to be very careful. Have to be careful not to launder material. That looks like a threat. If opponent moves this knight, opponent move the knight, we are going to capture here first. And then we go grab here. Opponent resigns. Thank you for resigning. Bro doesn't know I do not know how to play chess. Guy doesn't know I know nothing about chess. Okay. I think a move like this should settle the game. I was actually looking on playing a move like this. Now that the game ended, I think we also have moves like this. I was also looking at just going back here, just trying to make sure get a queen trade here. Can I win the next two games? Let me quickly use the bathroom. Can I win the next two games? If you're new to the channel, you are yet to subscribe, kindly smash the subscribe button. If you want to play me, I'll be streaming tomorrow again, and I'll be accepting challenges from viewers. I'll try to start the stream very early, maybe 3 hours before I hop into any chess.com community tournament, and I'll be taking some challenges from viewers. So subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so that when I go live, you get notified. Still doing open challenges? No, I'm done. I'm no longer doing open challenge for now. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's take a look at some of the other games. Let's see what the Sigma Banana is doing here. The Sigma Banana guy. That knight is a nightmare. That is not a knight. That is a nightmare. This bishop is a sad bishop for now. Well, not only this bishop, all the bishops on the board are not too happy because the position is locked. If white captures here after the trade, if black captures here after the trade, white will be left with a pass pawn. Okay, looks like we are just going to get a draw here. This is a draw offer from the looks of things. This looks like a draw offer. This looks like a draw offer. How are you winning this? How are you winning this? I'm not seeing a way. I'm not seeing how you win it. No progress is going to be made here. Nobody is making progress here. If you sack here, it does nothing. Play a move like this, capture, sack everything here. Does nothing. You'll be left with a lost position. Okay, they finally agreed to a draw. Student coding, send your PayPal. Student coding. All right, let me send it. Why not? Why not? Let me send it. That's my PayPal. That's my PayPal, student coding. Maybe you will get to that new PC. Yes. Yes. I've seen some people being very generous online. I've seen some people being very generous online. So someone asks you to send something. I wonder some people are just going to be trolling. You just don't know who is who. Don't know who is who. So I've sent it. If the guy is trolling, all good. If the guy sent it, I'll be very surprised and I'll be very happy. Let's lock in. I really need to win these next 2 games. I need to win these next 2 games. I really need to win these next 2 games. A move like this comes to mind. Why are we not even going here? Why are we thinking? I feel like going here, trying to put pressure on this pawn. Let's go here. What if opponent push the pawn forward? I want my opponent to play moves like this. Where are we putting? We can't really play this move. That piece trapped. Not really. A move like this I want to play. We do not have that. Let's go here. Accept friend request. Okay, I see some friend requests. Keep the friend requests coming. This guy is playing some chess. Guy is playing some chess. I want to land the knight here. I'm looking at just playing a move like this. I think I want to cement this pawn here. Okay, I'm going to capture here. Doesn't look like that is negotiable. Let's do that. Let's make this piece active. Also capturing here. Why didn't I? Oh, I should have just grabbed the pawn. Oh, okay. Maybe grabbing the pawn is inviting trouble. Just maybe. Okay, I'm going to capture here for one reason. Keep my bishop active. Let's go here. My opponent captures here. Okay, that I was expecting. That I was expecting. I'm looking at just playing a move like this, just castle. Do we castle here? Okay, let's stay away from that. Stay away from that pin. I think I'm castling here just because I do not know if I'm going to be castling into a pin. I'm not really sure. So let's do this instead. Oh my goodness. Oh position is crazy. Crazy chess. Just like that, I'm down a pawn. I think I have this move. Problem is when I get trapped, where am I going to? So yeah. Let's bring this back here. Opening captures here. I just capture here. Let's hit my opening with an in-between move. Looks like I have this move. But what about this move? Is that not a move I should worry about? Where are we moving the knight? Moving there comes to mind. That's begging for trouble. These pieces are just too active for my liking. Opponent is going here with a check. I see the move. Let's act on it. Whoosh. I just blundered this. My goodness. I just blundered that. Looks like my position was already crazily lost. Oh, let's go here. Oh, that's a blunder, guys. One blunder after another. How come I'm not looking on my opponent's last move and asking, what is that move? Oh my god. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, let's resign. That's GG's. That is GG's. Crazy performance today's tournament. It's crazy performance. How do I even get better at chess 960? I do not even know. I don't know how I get better at chess 960. Let's see what's going on the other board. Okay, black is completely winning here. If black can trade the queens, black knows it. Also, white knows it. Also, white knows it. Okay. Now, white is the one completely winning. Oh, this is painful. Go here, go here. Trade the queens. Okay. This is still winning. This is winning. Why is it winning? Material is equal. The reason it is winning is that black king has to go try to stop this pawn. And white, okay, I don't think black king can won't stop it. You have to capture this way. If you capture here, the king is no longer on the square and the pawn is running. And while the king is busy trying to go capture the pawn, a move like this is just going to win the game. So I might end up just finishing this tournament with 5 points. Isn't that insane? That is insane, guys. I might just end up finishing with 5 points. Wow. Might finish this tournament with 5 points. That's not a good start. Let's see what's going on here. Is that checkmate? That's checkmate, guys. Look at that checkmate. That is called the hook's checkmate. Guy missed it. That is called the hook's checkmate. This is the hook's checkmate. If you're watching this stream, you're here to smash that like button. Now is the time. Smash the like button. Okay. Guess there's still a lot of games going on. Let's see what's going on here. Move like this loses material. Does it? It loses material. That's a check and that's a knight. Oh, he missed it. I missed it. That's a check. Okay, the king goes here. Then that's a check and you pick up the rook. That was just a miss win. Okay. Well, I guess everything is winning here. Actually, I will check. Okay, now this is GG's. This is GG's. 3 pawns should be more than enough. English, yes. I guess I'm speaking English. Yes, I'm speaking English. When will the tournament end? The tournament is ending in about 10 minutes. And in about 10 minutes, the tournament is coming to an end. Okay, this is the guy I'm playing for the final round. Guy is a strong player. Need to lock in and try to win. Let's go here. Wish I could just land some fool's checkmate here. Some checkmate there. I'm not seeing it. This evil knight can land here thanks to what I'm playing. So I'm trying to stop the knight. I'll leave the knight lands there. Let me remove the knight. So looking at playing a move like this. So we can do this and just castle here. Wish I can land a check here, which is not possible at the moment. This bishop might become a very sad piece. Opponent has to be careful. I want to push pawn forward for now. Move doesn't really do much for me. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. If I do not win this tournament, if I do not win this game, this will be my lowest performance in a while. To be my lowest performance in a while. Opponent really wants to launch forward here. I will even put in the queen. Okay, I feel like capture and then maybe landing my knight here. That should not be bad. Let's go here. Let's just try to move my queen somewhere. I wanted to move my queen here. I just don't want to line my queen up with this evil rook. Okay, I'm going to push pawn forward here. I think I'm looking at just pushing here. That bishop is dead, guys. That's a dead bishop. That is a dead bishop. Capturing here helps my opponent. Capturing there, I'm not going to do. Looks like my own bishop too is kind of dead. Oh, I do not like what I'm seeing on the board. Okay, let's go here. Threatening this. Okay, maybe I am going to reroute my bishop some. My God. What was that? I hate this kind of positions. What was that? Just wanted to. Oh, I should have just landed my knight. Wait, where was the knight? Oh, how did I miss that? What am I doing today? Maybe locking the board up might be a way to go. Just trying to make sure everything is locked. Where might be a way to go. Let's see if the board is locked. I wish there's a way I'll just continue to lock everything up. I wish my opponent push pawn forward. We have a completely locked board here. Good luck winning. That bishop is also sad. Position is locked. Am I going to get away with a draw? Pushing pawn forward here comes to mind. Just trying to bully this knight away. If my opponent is not trying to win, I don't know if I should be trying to win. I know I cannot allow this knight sit here. Not that. Let's go here. If my opponent captures here, I'm happy. Board is... Oh, guys. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Yes, so that move coming from 1,000 miles away. If opponent doesn't capture, this is what I'm looking at playing. Just make sure everything rock solid. Let's keep it this way. Let's keep everything on the board locked. Is this knight trapped? The knight is getting trapped. I want to open up the board. Okay, maybe not. I wish I can play a move like this to bully the knight. Oh, Oh, I should have played that move earlier. Should have played that move earlier. The knight sitting here, is that something I should worry about? Just maybe. I'm down with piece. But if the board is completely locked, I may not just be feeling it. I wish there's a way this board can just remain completely locked and there's no pawn breaks. That's exactly what I wish for. If I can capture here, that's begging for trouble. I'm not going to capture there. So what do we do? Let's say we go here. Opponent wants to land a knight here. I really do nothing about that. What can we really do about it? Doesn't look like we can do much about it. Let's go here. Opponent land is check. I think I have this move. we go here, it does nothing for me. Let's say I go here now. What do I expect? Then captures here, I capture here. Let's go here. What was I even thinking? What was I thinking when I decided to go there? Oh, need to watch out for this. Oh, that's a check. Comes with a check. Oh, oh, I just blundered. Oh, everything. Well, I was lost already. It's not be too hard. Not be too hard on myself. I was just completely lost already. I could trade this. I'm still down full rook. It's losing. It is losing. It's lost. Not even close. Just lost. Alright, that's GG's. Let's resign. Finish with 5 points. 5 points. That is crazy. 5 points. Finish with 5 out of 11. That is not an all-time low. That's very close to my all-time low. Hello, Justice. I just want to ask, will you be available? Yes, I'll be available. Sam says I'll be available. Michael Adewumi, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Someone is scoring 9 points and I can't even score. I can't score 6. Chess 960 is crazy. Crazy tournament. Which game is going on? We have another game going on. The tournament ended. Guys, I'll be ending the stream now. Do you have chess classes? Yes. Yes. Guys, I'll be ending the stream now. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you are watching, you are yet to smash that like button. Now is the time. Now is the time. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Tomorrow I'll be streaming again. And tomorrow I'll be playing against viewers before I hop into a chess.com community tournament. So thanks once again. Thanks for tuning in. And guys, with that, out.